So good morning, y'all. I finally figured out the true meaning of what the enemy meant for evil, God meant for good. And it's not that I didn't understand it, like up here understand it. I just didn't see how my situation could apply to that scripture. For those of you who are wondering what scripture that is, it is Genesis 50:20. In my life, I have always struggled with depression. Like mentally, I have not always been there. And honestly, if we want to be completely real, in the black community, it's always disregarded. Coming up, I have always known that it was something that I was fighting and that it was more than what the people were saying about me. Because people would say all kinds of things like, oh, she just spoiled, she can't have her way, she's just a crybaby, she'll get over it. And in my teenage stages, people would say, oh, that girl, she just crazy. Now that I'm an adult, people are just passing it off as when I lost my baby, like, oh, you know that girl, she lost her mind after she lost her baby. And as an adult, I'm not even gonna hold them, they might be right. But what the enemy meant for bad, God meant for good, y'all. Because even though all my life I have struggled with depression, and then I lost my daughter and that just added on to it even more, that was my breaking point. I decided to come back to God. When I lost my child, the enemy thought he had me. A lot of people thought that it would be the end of me. I thought that it was the end of me. God said, no, you are mine. I have a plan for you. And even though you may not understand right now, you will soon. Y'all, soon has come. Because I realized that in the midst of all of that going on, there are a lot of changes in my life that had to change for the better. I realized I have a better relationship with my family, my sister, and most importantly, I have a personal relationship with God. Like, that is the biggest out of all that I have gone through in my life. Without any of this happening to me, I probably would have never come back to God. I would have never learned how to pray. I would have never learned how to roar in the spirit. I would have never learned how to get back up and stand up again. And I would have never learned how to use my spiritual eyes to find the blessing in every hardship in my life. Even though I still have my days, I'm still very thankful through it all. And the crazy part is, I have not even seen some of my best days just yet, but I'm already starting to see the changes in my life, and I'm learning to have faith. So I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord for what the enemy meant for bad, what he meant for evil, God meant for good. And God's not even done with showing me good. I have yet to see good for real, so I can just only imagine. I can only imagine, y'all.